With its innovative design, easy setup, and large interior space, the Sierra Designs Flash 3-person tent is perfect for your next backpacking or camping adventure. The first thing that stood out to me about this tent was the pole structure and how you set it up. So this is a single double wall hybrid design, so you don't have a separate tent body and rain fly. It's integrated together, which makes it super easy to set up. So the pole structure here, you've got long poles that go through a sleeve on the front and on the back of the tent. And then you've got an external pitch design. So you've got a brow pole that goes over the top, and then another small pole here that just gives more lift to the inside of the tent. Because of this long pole here in the front and in the back, you have really steep sidewalls, vertical sidewalls that give you massive interior space for a backpacking tent. So if you're inside the tent, sitting up, you've got 3 people in there. Not only do you have a lot of floor space, but that goes up above you and you've got a lot of headroom, a lot of elbow room. The poles are aluminum press fit poles, and because of the external pitch design, if you're rolling into camp in nasty weather, you're gonna stay pretty dry on the interior of the tent because all of that rain isn't gonna sneak through the tent body. You've got all the coverage you need here on top. So the other thing that really stands out about this tent is the awning that you have here on the front and on the back. You've got 2 massive doors that you can open for easy access in and out of the tent. And unlike a true vestibule that goes all the way to the ground, this gives you all the coverage you need with an awning. That saves pack size and that saves weight. And if you've got a steady rain coming down, this is definitely gonna protect you. You can have that door open or you can have that ventilation. But if you do have some rain coming in sideways, all you have to do is zip up the green part of that door and you're completely protected there. In addition to those awnings, you've got gear closets on both sides. There's a little zipper on the inside of the tent where you can put your backpack, you can put your boots out there, and it gives you really easy storage. And that way, your gear is out of the way of the front and back doors, and you have really easy access in and out of the tent that way. Now the gear closet on that side, I have it all staked out. You can see that you're covered with that rain fly. It's completely seam taped, completely waterproof. So your gear is secure under there, even in a heavy rain. Now this side, I have it rolled up here because you've got all of the mesh underneath of that panel. So on a beautiful sunny day like today, I would open up both of those doors. I would roll up both sides of the gear closets and you have ventilation from all 4 sides. So unlike a single wall tent that can get really stuffy, you can get a lot of condensation inside the tent, especially in humid conditions, this tent gives you a lot of breathability, more so than a lot of other tents that I've seen, especially with this awning design. Now this is considered a freestanding tent, but I do recommend staking it out. You've got the 4 corners to stake out, and then the gear closets where you have that coverage, you stake those out too. And then you do have some guy out points as well. We don't have a lot of wind, we don't have rain today, so I don't have those staked out, but it is a good idea. It's a very secure and strong tent, but if you've got wind, if you've got rain, I would suggest staking all of those guy out points. We're gonna head inside the tent and check out the features in there. The incredible floor space in here is perfect for 3 backpackers. I can see 3 people sitting in here easily, sitting up and not having their head hit the ceiling or anything like that. You could play cards, definitely enough space for 3 people and their sleeping bags and pads to lay across here. You've got about 40 square feet, a little over 40 square feet, and the peak height here is 43.5 inches. Now that's not just the peak height of the middle. Because of those 2 big poles, you've got 43.5 inches all the way across the tent, which makes it great for elbow room. Now I talked about all the ventilation, and with this gear closet rolled up, you can see how much mesh is here next to me, and with this door open, how much mesh is behind me. So incredible breathability. Now you do have some pockets that you can get your gear up off of the ground, small pockets on the corners here. And one thing I really like about this design is you've got a light pocket here. You can take your headlamp and put it inside here, and the material gives you a really ambient light inside the tent. So unlike that harsh light from your headlamp that can be a little shocking if it's dark out, this gives you great light. You can play cards, you can go through your backpack, and this is adjustable. So you can push it all the way across, and then you can make it a little bit tighter here with that string, so that makes it really nice. You can also hang gear over top of that, so it almost acts as a line there. And then you've got some other places inside the tent that you can hang your gear. So plenty of interior space. With the durable materials of the floor and the rest of the materials of the tent, you know this tent is gonna last a long time. And with all the coverage that you get, you're going to be protected from the elements. It provides a really safe and great space for 3 backpackers. It is the Sierra Designs Flash 3-person tent.